Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. If there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And now we have the Lust or Strength card. This is a lot of creative fire. This is a lot of passion, a lot of control. This is almost like we have such confidence and power and enthusiasm that we really need to get a handle on it. Right? That we're really trying to harness this and hold the reins on some sort of amazing power that we have right now. Let's figure out what this is, right? Let's put that into some context. That's very good energy, right? Very, very powerful energy. Now we've got a Six of Wands. So to me, that feels like we are being victorious over this, right? This is the card of victory. It's the card of really knowing ourselves. This is kind of this tells me that you're going to succeed in harnessing this magical power that you've got right now. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, Six of Cups, very nice. A little bit of fire, a little bit of water. Four of Cups. Three of Cups. Are we going to go for a 2 or an ace maybe? Oh, a 10 of Cups. Wow. Wow, fire and water. You're surrounded by love right now. You're surrounded by bliss, by blessings, by miracles. And you're in charge, you're in control of really reaching up into the universe and pulling in all of this love energy. This is really, really special here. More water energy. See, I thought we were going to do maybe a theme of fire. Maybe we're going to get a lot of fire cards here, but the fire is within you. And it is the fire to know what your desires are and to go out and fulfill them. Right? And I think in a lot of different areas. Now, we're not just saying this is romance. Here's more water. Here's the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is the giving and receiving of affection. So I feel like this is talking about intimate relationships. Oh my gosh, look at that. All water. Wow. I almost don't know what to say. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. This is, I'm at a loss for words. I'm speechless here. We've got the fire in the middle. Your passion, right? Your drive, your will, your creativity, your magical ability. This is you realizing who you are and what you are, realizing what you want, and then we're manifesting it. Yeah, and well, what a great set of cards for, this cycle of readings, which obviously I'm wearing a nifty jacket here. It's the Valentine's kind of readings, right? Even though so far we haven't had any really overtly love readings, right? And we don't intentionally include or exclude like romance from these readings, right? As you know, every reading that I do is a love reading. Some are more, some are less focused on love. Focused on romantic relationships, focused on intimate relationships. Yeah, those loving relationships, those deep bonds could be with friends, could be with family members, could be with coworkers, could be with animals. It is with life in general, right? Being in love with life and feeling like anything is possible. I don't even know what to say. Maybe we should just select the mystery card before I get too excited here and I forget. So we're going to select one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. And this card is just going to go over here. We're going to put Tiny Bob Ross right there on top. Now, it's funny, I don't know if at the beginning when I was doing my little intro thing, if you heard some water running, someone outside the house must have turned on one of the faucets, to run the hose. And I try to ignore it because, I'm doing this in a house, right? There are other people that live here and live around us and stuff. So sometimes there are noises, but I think it's funny that it was the water running. And then really, it must have flooded our reading here, must have flooded our kind of energetic space because we got all that water here in the reading. We started out with fire, which I think is kind of like, a big part of the Sagittarian energy is fire, obviously. But you're applying that fire, that lust, that strength, that power, that magical ability. And this is really your magical ability to manifest. You see this? This figure is pulling down that magical energy from the universe, right? Pulling it down from nowhere into everywhere. Yeah. So this is your ability to reach up and pluck a star from the sky. It feels really, really profound, this energy that you have right now. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what's been activated in you. Yeah, but something, because we have this Four of Cups in the past position. And I think this was a life that was good, but it kind of felt like you were always on the border of like choppy waters. This is the card that says, okay, we're not in any storms. We're in a safe and stable place. But it's like we're living with the understanding that the storm is just over there. We're always just at the edge of like disaster or heartbreak or upset or something like that, And to me, it's kind of like if we stay here, it's a 4, right? We're in a boat that isn't sinking. And that's good, right? But we're not going anywhere. We're just kind of floating here. We're idling. So we're kind of passive in that way. We are victims of circumstance with this card. Wherever the current takes us is where we're going. If the storm comes near us, we're not moving out of the way, right? So it's just kind of like whatever happens is going to happen. But now with this activation of this fire energy, I feel like you've started the engines, and you're saying, no, I'm not going to just stay in that Four of Cups energy anymore. That I'm going to go out and get what I want, get the kind of life I want, get those experiences that I want. So we've got a 3 of Cups at the top. And, excuse me, I'm really kidding. I'm kind of overwhelmed by this energy right now. I almost feel like just bursting out in laughter. You know what I mean? It has that kind of feeling to it where it's just, it makes you feel kind of giddy, right? I'll try to control myself here. But the 3 of Cups, it's at the top of the path of the dove. And what the 3 of Cups is us understanding the process of creation on the emotional plane. These are those peak experiences. These are those standout novel moments of joy, of pleasure. This is when you go and you had a really good day and you get home and you'd be like, that was a really good day. Well, now we understand the process of how to create these. So let's create some more. Right? And this is at the top because this is what you're focused on. This is what you want. You want more good days. And this kind of looks like, kind of looks like a rocket or an engine, right? That is kind of pushing our boat through the waters. We know what we want and we're going after those things. We want more of these profound, novel, euphoric, peak experiences. And you're learning how to create those. Yeah. I also wonder, did someone in your family have a child recently? I feel like there's a new addition here. I feel like maybe relatively new, not newborn, but like maybe a few months. Yeah, still a newborn, right? I feel like that's kind of a recent thing in your family, maybe for you, maybe for a sibling, or maybe a close friend or something. But I feel like there's like a new baby, in your life somewhere that I think is also another source of all of this joy. Yeah. The 3 of Cups does talk about family. It does suggest that we have people close to us, or we're looking for those people to be close to us that we can celebrate. Someone, maybe one person, maybe a romantic thing, or a group of people with which to celebrate the joys of life. Someone to celebrate the good days with. Somebody to make good days with us. Somebody to make good memories with. I feel like that's what we're after. Yeah. I think for some of you, this is coming in the form of a soulmate situation. We got that Two of Cups at the end there that I've been looking at. I feel like some of you are coming together with one particular person, and it's going to be magic. Yeah, it's going to be magic. The Six of Cups underneath everything. This is, I think this is really this is the desire that you have. This is, deep within you. You feel that you want to have the connection. Your Three of Cups up here, searching, moving outwardly, connecting with others. Right? So I feel like there's this connection that's really possible for you right now. It could be one-on-one, soulmate situation. It could be with friends, family members. It's just a joyful group of people. Yeah. This is our sense of community. This is us having that family to celebrate things with. So maybe this is what you want, and this is you out there getting it, looking for it, building it, manifesting it. Yeah. So very nice. The Six of Wands that we see in the middle is talking about you knowing yourself, realizing that you've been through a lot of storms. I think that you have definitely been through it, been through the ringer, as they say. And you have learned a lot about yourself. The one thing this card says is that you're a survivor. Even if you have been through the ringer, right, and you've been knocked around and you've been through the storm and all that, you survived. You're still here. I don't care what it was or what happened, you overcame it because you are still here. Every moment is a big win. Every moment is us overcoming everything. The force of the universe trying to crush us with gravity. We're overcoming that, right? Every moment. Did you break a bone? I don't know if it was recently, but I feel like you have had a broken bone. Then it still kind of gives you some trouble. I don't know if it's in the hand or if it's in the arm. I'm seeing like a whole arm. I don't know if it's maybe you broke your arm and maybe it still gives you a little bit of trouble, or there's just there's still some scars from it, or like limited mobility, or just some kind of aches and pains sometimes, like maybe when the weather changes. I also feel like there's metal in there somewhere. Did they had to put screws in somewhere? I'm feeling that. And I think it is in when the weather changes that it kind of starts to ache a little bit more, right? Yeah. But you're here. Whatever it was, you survived. You're here. And I think this fact alone is giving you such tremendous sense of personal power. Yeah. And maybe this arm thing is recent. Yeah. Maybe there is something larger kind of going on there. If I don't know if it was related. I don't know what it was related to. But you're still here. You're a survivor. Yeah. 10 of Cups in the future position. This is immersing ourselves in everything life has to offer. And just as I said that, Spirit is telling me to ask about the skinny dipping. Is that maybe in your past? I don't know. Maybe you're doing that now. Maybe that's kind of a fun memory or something with a friend or with a romantic partner or something like that. I don't know if that if there's good memories attached to that day when you did that. But Spirit's telling me ask about the skinny dipping. Yeah. Anyway, this reading just makes me want to laugh, like all over the place. It's just, it feels like there's a lot of humor. And even with the broken arm thing, I don't feel like it was, obviously that sounds terrible. I've never broken a bone. I broke my little toe, but there's nothing they can do for a little toe, right? It's just a little toe. But I feel like even with your arm thing, it's kind of something that you're laughing about now, and I don't know, it certainly wasn't funny at the time, but maybe, I don't know what that's about. I don't want to speculate. That's the impression that I'm getting, so I'm going to leave that for you, okay? The 10 of Cups is immersing yourself in everything that life has to offer. This is living a life that is full of laughter, full of beauty, full of joy, full of pleasure, full of euphoric peak experiences, full of novelty, full of purpose and meaning, a value-filled life, this one. Yeah. But what we know with the fire energy is that it doesn't mean that you're never going to have another broken bone. It doesn't mean that you're never going to have another bad day. But it means that you will survive that too. And you are going to enjoy every day, to the fullest. Yeah, to the fullest. This is really fun energy. I can't get over this. Just getting this urge to laugh, and maybe that's what we all need sometimes, is just laughter, right? Laughing therapy. Maybe that should be a new thing. Probably already is a thing. But the laughing therapy, right, where you just your therapist just tells you jokes, keeps you laughing for the whole hour. That, to me, that'd be money well spent if I did that. I'm sure somebody's already started that business, but it sounds like a very good healing. Laughter really does heal, Let's move to the path of the serpent, all right? And as we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't yet, please do. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. And it helps out the channel. We're almost at 200K. I honestly just started doing this as kind of a hobby. And if you go back and look at some of my first readings, oof, they're bad. They're bad. I look bad. My clothes are bad. The set is bad. Thankfully, my wife helps me out a little bit in the style department. She does tea leaf readings. She has her own channel. It's called Ula Tea Leaf Readings. Marvelous work. She absolutely marvelous. But anyway, we're almost at 200K, and it's because of you, and I really do appreciate you. I'm so happy that we have all of this abundant love energy for you. And on the path of the serpent, even 9. We got all the cups here. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Don't have the 5. We got the 6. Don't have the 7 or the 8. We've got the 9 and the 10. We've got all the best water energy cards. All of the best. 9 of cups. The dream that keeps on dreaming. The life that keeps on living. The laugh that keeps on laughing. Right? The happiness that keeps on happening. We want that 10 of cups. We want the fullest, richest experience of life that we can ever get. But we don't want to actually get it. We want to get that close, but still have more to strive for. Right? You never want to laugh your last laugh. Right? You never want to experience your last euphoric, good day, peak experience. You want to leave a little bit left for tomorrow. We got to have something to focus on tomorrow. So I like to say with the 10 of cups that it's like, if you become sugar, you can never taste sugar. Right? So we like to be a little bit less than that, so we have something to experience. If we get all of our cups, if we get everything we ever want, and we experience life to the absolute fullest, there's nothing left to do. And that would be boring. And there would be no laughter. Right? So we take a 9. 9 is the function of things. It's the process. If the 10 is the form of it, the structure, the kind of end ideal, the picture, static, picture, the 9 is us living that and doing that, participating in that. So we want to keep the 9. The 9 of cups is what we really want. This is the subjective experience of the objective. Right? So we're going right between the 9 and the 10. We're trying to get as close as we can to the 10, but we'll never actually get there. It's kind of a moving goalpost. As soon as, and you know what I should mention? I did my Sagittarius reading yesterday, the day before, the morning of the Super Bowl, and I predicted that the Chiefs would win. I thought maybe by 9 points. They won by, I think, 3 points. Close enough, right? Close enough. I only made that prediction in the Sagittarius reading, so hopefully you got a kick out of that. Let's put the cards back where they belong. We've got these court cards next, which I think are really nice. I think the Knight of Cups is about the giving and receiving of love and affection. Yeah. I'm also getting a T name for you. I don't know who's the T person in your life. First name, last name, beginning the letter T. All right. They may be a Cancer person, maybe not. But I feel like this card is really about the joy and abundance that you feel in your life. You can't help but share it. This is like you've heard the funniest joke, and you've been laughing all day. You can't wait to go tell somebody. This is kindness. This is random kindness to strangers. This is kind of anonymous good deeds, to brighten somebody's day. This is you out here wanting to share your love and abundance with the world. I think especially with your friends and family, your loved ones, but with everybody. Good vibes are infectious. Yeah. Good vibes are infectious. And to me, this is you out there really doing things for others, being kind to others, not even in like an expensive, extravagant way, but just like saying hi. Just saying, hey, I appreciate you. I love you. Holding the door for someone, helping somebody carry something, helping someone cross the street, right? Someone drops something and you're there to help them pick it up. And people are doing that for you. You're giving out what you want to receive too. But you're not doing it because you want to receive. You're doing it because you feel it in your heart and you don't know what else to do with all this water. You're carrying so much water, you might as well give other people a drink. Yeah. This feels really, really good. It really does. The next card, though, that's the difficult thing here. If there is any kind of difficulty, we've got it in the Prince of Cups. It's air and water. A little bit of air in here. And I think that this is really like, this is kind of a caution, I guess. Because as much as we have all this water and we want to express it, and we want to create, and we want to have these peak experiences, we want to manifest all this love, we also have to be authentically ourselves. You have this very permeable aura right now, right? Which means that a lot of your energy can go out and out and out, and is really making the rest of us real happy. But that means that other energy can come into you. It's very permeable right now. So the Prince of Cups reminds us that we have to remember who we are, remember that we have a purpose, that we have an identity, that we have a mission, we have a plan, we have responsibilities, we have our own truth, right? Rather than just being lost in all of the energy, it's like we're all individual drops of water. And if you drop yourself into all this water, you're going to get lost in this. You're going to forget who you are. So we have to make sure that we have a bubble, right? That we keep our mind, our psyche really in a little bit of a bubble so that we know that we're distinct from all of this. And now, sometimes we want to blur the lines and we want to feel that sense of unity. But for all practical purposes, you've got to also have the demarcations. You have to also know that we are individual units of existence, of consciousness, of experience. So that's what we've got here. The air in there kind of represents the consciousness. It's a bubble of consciousness in this vast ocean of love. All right? And this is really nice. Finally, the Two of Cups here at the end. I think there is going to be this one-on-one union for some of you. I think it is a romantic thing. And there is also the suggestion, again, of Cancer. So it could be a Cancer sign person. But that Cancer person, or whoever this one person might be for you, it could be a friend, family member. It could be a lover, right? It could be a soulmate. It could be really just your connection with your sense of destiny. Yeah. Also, where's mom here? I feel like mom is no longer with you on this plane. I feel like mom is still here. We don't see her in the cars. So I feel like mom is part of the table now. Mom is part of this spiritual energy that is uplifting you. And I feel like, and maybe it's been some time since you lost your mom. I feel like she's still with you, and it still feels like she's right there with you every day, because she is. And she wants you, and she's happy. She's almost, maybe that's the laughter that I feel, is her just so happy that it's just like this uncontrollable laughter. Did your mom have like that distinct laugh? Or like once she would get started laughing, like it was hard to kind of say, Mom, shh, like she would just get on a roll with her laughter, or maybe she was the joke teller. Yeah, maybe. I feel like that energy is right there with you. Yeah. This is good energy. Let's look at the mystery card now. I'm a little bit nervous about the mystery card. Obviously, we want some more water, right? Maybe we need a little bit of air, too, to kind of say that, yeah, we're not getting lost in all this giddiness, that we're trying to keep our wits about us, you know? It reminds me of the Office there, where Andy tells Aaron, you know, have a drink, but keep your wits about you. It kind of fits in with the water energy here, I think. Also, I feel like you get cold easily. Are you one of those people that have like really cold hands, or feet or something? I feel like you get cold easily, and it takes you a minute to like warm up. You know, like you like to have a big coat on, even if you're like in the house. You know, you like to be cozy, I think. Yeah. If you have a prediction for this card, put it down in the comments. I don't know, water energy. We could have an Empress here. Empress would be great. Maybe the Art or Temperance card, your power card. Also the card of moderation, of immersing yourself in this water, but don't forget about the fire we had at the beginning. You stay in control. You are manifesting this. We're not getting lost in this ocean. It's something intentional that you are trying to create for your life. Yeah. Let's see what we have. Oh, a 10 of Swords. Don't think this to death. Yeah. Don't overthink any of this energy. And I invoked this. This is my fault. Because I said maybe we need a little bit of air energy, and Spirit said, oh yeah, here's some air energy. Because we were talking about the Prince of Cups being that bubble of consciousness. We have to make sure that we keep our own unique, individual, sovereign energy, right? Because we're immersed in this vast ocean. Don't forget that we're, our own unique entity, right? And we have boundaries and all this kind of thing, yeah? The 10 of Swords is saying, yeah, don't take that too far, because that's basically going to shoot ourselves in the foot. I look at this card and I think, man, we stabbed ourselves in the back, like a lot, And that's by overthinking things, by being too left brain, logical, analytical, right? Just flow, just feel it. Let all this stuff be. Be in control, have a plan, have your intention, have your fire energy and your will, but don't overthink it, because that will be really, literally stabbing yourself in the back and killing this vibe here, And even if you are meeting new people, if this is a romantic thing for some of you, don't overthink it. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. Don't try to rationalize it. Don't try to figure it out. Don't make a list and a pros and cons kind of thing. Don't do the math on anything. Just trust if you feel it. If you're feeling it, go with the flow. If you're not feeling it, then, so be it. Right? Wow. So much for me being speechless. I guess I always find something to say. I want to thank you for being here. We're going to do an extended reading. Click up here for that, or down below is another link. All right. New readings for Sagittarius typically are on Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm here every single day. Just come on back again tomorrow. All right. Let's see what else we get. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. And leave a comment for me. Let me know how you're doing. And maybe let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.